Honestly, this background is kind of sad. Right, I've been sick for 2 weeks now, so my voice is still like not there. Just found out that my microphone is broken. Anyway, I won't let it keep me from making this video. I'm gonna talk about what art I made last month, because I thought it would be nice to make a little update like this and share what I made, because I want to try to make more art. And I think this year, last year has been one of the most intense art years since 2018. So I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of my progress. I'm proud of the new things I tried. I tried a lot of new things this year, and yeah, so to keep this going for this new year, I thought I would like to record what I have been up to each month. Not sure if I will manage, but I will try. Right, I experimented a lot with lino this year. I had a lot of fun with it so far. I'm very proud of the things I created, and I want to share them with you. So first up, I don't even know which one I made first, but I made this bunny themed one. Originally the idea was that it represents lovers, like a protective one and a small one. I don't like the heart. I think I would rather not have it there, but yes, I really like this. I planned it in this card design, but I think I would like to create a cuter frame for it. Very proud of this. Never really drew bunnies before, so yeah, I'm proud of this one. I'm proud of all of them actually. Then I did this boat, and then I made, not sure if you can see it well because of the color I chose to print last. I made this girl, called her Maria. I will show you a print soon of this. So this was my first try of making a more complex human, I guess. And the last one I have here is this teapot and this cup, because my favorite stamp I have is a teapot and a cup, and I stamp them everywhere, a lot of the times on my letters, but I wanted a more rustic looking example, so I just did one myself. Very proud of this. I think it's so cute. It's one of 5 I think I finished this year, which I am proud of, but also impressed by. You know, I never finished so many sketchbooks in my life in 1 year, so yeah, so can't believe it, honestly. I hadn't drawn in some time, so I made this random, it's just random warming up stuff to just feel paint again, to hopefully get a little bit like back into it. I gifted someone I love a diary, and usually I design the first 3 pages to kind of reflect the person and what they like, and I try to do this time as well. I haven't done it in a long time and didn't film any of it. I don't think I filmed any of this. If I find clips I will add them, but I don't think I didn't film in a long time. So in here I mapped out the poems and lyrics I wanted to add to the poem, and made some, don't know if you can see, but made some quick, how are these called? Quick planning sketches, I guess, of how the pages would look like. And then I tried to find some boat shapes I liked for this one. Did some more boats and even more boats here. And then I drew the bunnies. I'm still so proud of these, you know. Here more planning, how the pages would look like. This is also a planning page for the piece I drew in the end. Also calculated how big I wanted it to be. That's why I love these sketchbooks. These were like these are the cheapest sketchbooks I ever had. I bought them in Budapest. Super crap quality, but that frees you from feeling any type of perfectionism. So this is just, I'm dumping all my ideas in, and it has been one of the most freeing things I ever did. These pages don't have to look good. They don't have to look like anything. They can just be planning pages for random ideas and to construct what I might want to do. I can take notes in it. I can just quickly draw things in it, not taking so much time or effort. Also, if I paint, I use these pages to paint the excess color in so it doesn't go to waste, and I just create random art, just sometimes for meditation, sometimes just because it's fun, It's fun to do random. I can highly recommend you to do something like this, to get just a throwaway journal, basically. For all the planning and the marking, doesn't have to look like anything, basically. Just so one of the best decisions I made this year, for sure. I finished, I have 3 of those, so I finished this one, another one, and I started a third one. 10 out of 10. Literally, like, this is like such an art hack for me. It really changed how much I was able to create. Here's the first time printing the bunny one. The original print I made was in red, in dark red, so I thought it represented love a little bit better, but the first one I made in black. Here's the excess paint of that print. Then here's another excess paint of the original print in the end, and here's some abstract scribbling I did with the excess of the excess. So this was, I just take the palette and print it, and if there's anything left on the roller, I print it on the next page. And then if I want, I can come back and draw over it for fun. Here we have the pencil drawing for the boat print, and next to it is the final print that made it. As you can see, it changed a little bit, but still very, very happy with it. Very happy with it. I'm so proud of these, It was so much fun. Completely also kind of out of my comfort zone. So this is another try, a black one. And then this is again like an abstract thing inspired by the waterlilies. Don't think you could tell. This was also just because I had a break from drawing and I wanted to come back and do something light. So I just drew from memory what these waterlilies made me feel like when I saw them in Paris, and that was what I came up with. I should check with the original, probably nothing like this, but it doesn't matter, does not matter. I made some mushroom drawings because I thought about turning them into lino prints. Also thought about turning it into lino prints as well as these. This is I think both of these are tattoos I got from Pinterest. And then I drew this because at that point I felt like maybe I should come back to my roots a little bit, draw something I feel comfortable in, I feel good in, which is people, especially women. So I drew this one, and then I was like, what if I turn this into a print as well? Never did something like this, never something so complicated. Here you see what I thought it could look like, maybe. Yeah, so this is the original sketch which turned into this. Quite different in the end, but still very proud that I saw this and was like, what, let me try to make this into a print. This is the first time printing it. Looks not really like the original. You see the origin in a way, but the vibe is just very different. Here's another one where I manually added some hair because I felt like the print was quite unbalanced. So I added, with a very tiny brush, I added hair and liked that a lot better. Then I tried another color and ended up using this color for the final print. Again, here are the excess color ink colors from printing. I decided to create more of these. I didn't in the end, but that was the idea, because I wanted it to be a trio. So I printed the original here and tried to, I don't know, make her some friends, honestly. So I wanted them to be three girls, and never made anything with it. Here's the design for the kettle I made. So here is it printed. So sweet. Also made a star print, but didn't like it in the end. So that was all I made last month in this sketchbook, but I have more. I started journaling. I mean, I have been journaling for 10 years, but very sporadically, and I never managed, like some of the girlies on YouTube, to just stick with it. This year I started, I think in February, I started writing in my journal almost every month, or I think every month, and I'm very, very proud of it, because I never managed for my life, however you want to say that, to keep a routine in journaling. And what really helped me is to not write every day or every second day or every week or whatever. Just I write down important moments. And on the top I write October 2025, for example. And in this I made this collage from an art exhibition I went to. Horrible, honestly, it was haunting, so haunting. I also make little Polaroids. I didn't write anything down here yet, I have to do this. I make Polaroids and glue them in from the moments I want to share something about, and it just really helps me to, I don't know, to write down here, and when I look back I'm just, I don't know, I just get really happy. I started this. It was supposed to be a sketchbook, but I didn't really feel it as one, so I started using it as a journal as well. And in this, because this one is always like big moments in a way, you know, like big beautiful moments, and I used this one like I used these junk sketchbooks, just random things and just something small. And when I didn't manage to draw during the day, I draw in here. And it can be just one intentional line and I'm happy. So the bar is so low, you wouldn't even believe it. Could be something like this, you know? Drawing a little bird, writing that I bought bird food. That's it. Here I just, for that day, I just wrote down that I went ice skating and drew a little ice skate. Every night I just take a second, draw something small, write a sentence of the day. Yeah, this is my try to keep a regular diary, because this takes a lot of time. And the last one is I made prints. For the first time in my life, I made art prints, because I was part of a tiny exhibition, and I wanted to share these with you because I am really proud of them, and I never thought I would, I don't know, go out and make prints, but I did, and I even hung them up on a wall for people to see, you know. Can you believe it? What a tiny milestone. So, I asked my the community I live in. I wanted to hang these up in one of the corridors, and I was like, they're kind of heavy, a little bit scary, so I don't know if you would like me to hang them up, but I would really, I don't know, I would really be happy. And they were like, oh yeah, of course, sure, yeah, it would be nice to have your art around. And I was like, yeah, let me show you first. And then I did, and they were like, it looks great, but maybe not. So I sadly got rejected by everyone because they're too dark. Yeah. I guess that makes sense if you're not in contact with like darkness, I guess, or what do you say, pain or hardship. I mean, everyone has hardship, but I don't know how to describe it. I understand the reaction, you know, I get it. Honestly, I do, but I was still sad about it. Um, yeah. So, but anyway, now they are living with me in my room, and I guess one day if I have my own little house, I can hang them in all my corridors as much as I would like to. But till then, they have to chill under my wardrobe. So it doesn't take away from the fact that I made prints for the first time in my life and that I'm super proud of them and I'm super proud of myself and that I had a tiny exhibition where I was able to hang them up for the first time ever for people to see. I got lots of compliments also from the people I live with, right? They all loved it, but they just didn't want to have it every day in front of their eyes because of the dark and kind of eerie design. So I'm really proud of this as well. And that is all I made. Doesn't feel like a lot when I talk about it like this now. I also experimented with photography. Because I set out for myself to do art every day. Doesn't matter what it looked like. So creative writing, drawing, even if it's just one intentional line, or making a photo with the intention of it being like aesthetic or having like an with the eye of an artist. So I made a few pictures I will add here. Yeah, but a part of this is all art I made this month, and I really hope you liked it. And we will see each other next month